Hello to all my beautiful purple roses. This is Jessica with the Purple Rose Movement. And I wanted to come on here because I was actually about to lay down and go to sleep. Y'all, I was tired today. I really don't feel like doing what I need to do to prepare for tomorrow. And I laid down, I got ready for bed. And I was like, I'm going to bed early. And God was like, no, you're not. And as I sit here and think about it, I was having a whole conversation with God in the dark, laying in my bed, ready to go to sleep. And God said to me, are you progressing? Are you practicing what I've been telling you to do? Or are you going in circles? Are you going in, are you continuously going through a long cycle? And sometimes we can have a long cycle that looks like progression. For example, you have time with God, or maybe let's back it up. For example, you may be in a situation or in a state of mind where you're feeling discouraged and you're feeling lost. Like, what am I supposed to do next? And then you realize that you need to spend time with God to gain some clarity, to hear His voice, to get rid of all the negative words and thoughts in your mind. You need time to sit with Him, and the louder His voice gets, the more it drowns out the negativity and the enemy. So you're realizing that, and you're actually being active and intentional about getting there mentally. So that's step one. Okay, you're taking a step in the right direction. Then you get up and you start out and you just lay out this full entire plan about what you're going to do and how you're going to do things moving forward. And God brings forth in your mind the things that He wants you to change and adjust, and what He wants you to take more action on. And so you're excited because you're making a plan, you're writing it down, you have a vision on how you're going to get to the next level and grow. Then once you get that plan down and that's solidified, then you begin to say, okay, well, one step at a time, I'm going to be intentional, and I'm going to be intentional, and I'm going to be consistent. All right. So now you know that you have to be consistent. And so you make efforts, you slip up every now and then, but you correct yourself. And as you correct yourself, you realize that, okay, I have to be very intentional, and this requires more focus than what I'm used to. And then something comes along, and then you get distracted, and then you try to get yourself back on track. And it's kind of like this back and forth thing. I wouldn't call it a struggle, but there are some challenges there to keep you focused and consistent with the changes in the walk that God has put before you. And then after that, you have a bad day, or maybe you're not feeling well, or the enemy is attacking you through warfare and it's coming every which way. Maybe you had a bad day at work. Maybe you don't feel appreciated. Maybe your kids are doing all this stuff. And then you're like, I just want to go to bed. I just want to lay down. I just want to take a moment for myself. And Lord, you know my heart. I'm going to pray this little prayer and I'm going to sleep. Or I'm going to pray this little prayer and I'm going to go break my fast because I'm hungry and now they frustrated me and I can't be focused on my fast. Or, God, you know my heart. I'm going to go ahead and have this drink because I'm feeling frustrated today, and I think I deserve to just let loose just a little bit and have a little glass of wine, whatever the case may be. And that right there is a cycle, because you have broken that consistency with allowing a frustrating moment to define the answer or the decisions that you make for your future. And to have a better future, you have to have consistent, intentional actions, not just the thinking, but the actions behind it. They fuel each other. So my intentional thinking and my plan and my vision fuels my action, and then my action and the consequences of my actions, whether good or bad, will fuel again my thinking. And if I have bad actions that are not in alignment with what God told me to do, and I'm falling off track, I'm starting all over. I'm not saying that it's bad to catch yourself and to get back on track. I'm saying, how many excuses are you making for yourself? I know you want to go to bed. I know you're tired. I know you had a long day. And I know you want to have that glass of wine. I know you want to, whatever it is, if God told you to fast, I know you want to break that fast because it's just a lot going on and you just want to do what makes your flesh feel good. But understand, when you decide to make that choice to go left field, to be lazy, to not stay on top of those things that you said you were going to stay on top of, you are actually starting that cycle all over that you've been in all this time. So I'm going to encourage my beautiful purple roses to break the cycle, one decision at a time, one action at a time. I know, and reward the small, okay? Reward yourself for the small. Thank God for keeping you connected and intentional and focused, even in the smallest things. Like today, I'm going to hang up my clothes. I usually let them lay on the floor, but today, I'm going to hang up my clothes. Or, I hope y'all not letting your clothes lay on the floor. But, I mean, if you are, nobody's perfect. Everybody has their thing, you know. Clean clothes don't belong on the floor, though. And, like, reward yourself. Today, my kids may have done something bad, but I'm going to tell them how much I love them and just cover them in prayers and love and speak life over them. I know that I usually get frustrated, or I may shut down and tell them to leave me alone. But today we're going to talk about it. So I just want to come on here and encourage you to just make that decision to do it differently, just how God told you to do it, and continue to blossom and continue to be the royal rose that you are. I am tired, but I'm going to do what God told me to do. So I start with this video giving you encouragement and some motivation, and then I'm going to take care of my house. And I won't go to sleep until I'm done, because that's what God told me to do. So y'all be blessed. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, night, whenever you see this video, and continue to just be the royal person that you are. Bye.